Welcome back, everyone. This is Akanar here with more Elden Ring, where we have finally completed our first pass through Limgrave. We have scoured from all the way in the south to all the way in the north, everything outside of Castle Stormveil. And I am certain that we've missed some things, and we'll be going back to do some exploration here and there from time to time. But I'm very excited to see what is in the castle. Are we going to be making our way back to the Chapel of Anticipation? Are we going to be heading to the tower that is across the broken bridge? What's going to happen next? But I have made a couple additional... I definitely know that we've missed some things because I've made a couple discoveries while playing on a fresh file. This is one of the things that I like to do. When I did it a lot with Sekiro, I had so much fun going back to the start of the game and just finding out, using the knowledge that I had gained to see if I could do things better. And it's super fun to do that in a game like Elden Ring, because once you know, oh, there's a certain shield over here, or there's a weapon that I can get here, or there's, talismans that I can get, you start to optimize your early game progression. It's a lot of fun. And one of the things I discovered back in the Stormgate, is it Stormgate? The Gatefront, excuse me, the Gatefront ruins, there are also these carriages in the Gatefront ruins, and it turns out they also have chests that you can loot. And that led me to think, well, wait a second, there was a carriage out here that I thought we could loot. What if I needed to just bring the carriage to a standstill? And I think that's the key. So off camera here, I have cleared out the horde. I actually had stopped the game. I had logged out of the game and logged back in, and so the carriage kind of reset its position. It was much farther down the road as I was taking out the escort party, and I also took out one of the Stone Digger trolls who did actually come after me this time. I spared this guy. I felt bad. He's dude's had a tough life. I don't know. Maybe we should put him out of his misery. Either way, we're going to see what is inside this chest, because I thought there was something to loot in here. What do we got? I'm glad that my idea paid off. It's not a trap. Okay, good. Item is a great axe. Okay, we have a new weapon. Cool. Let's check out our new weapon, and then we will see what we have in the other chests over in the Gatefront ruins. This is our first axe. Well, great axe, technically, because I guess it's in its own category. It has Barbaric Roar, let loose a bestial roar to rally the spirit and increase attack power. This is similar probably to what these barbarians, these Kaiden raiders, have been using against us, except they have their curved greatswords. While active, strong attacks change to savage combo attacks. Oh, I see. So that you can actually change your moveset. That's cool. Great axe akin to a huge lump of iron. Hump of iron is a little different thing. Recognized as the weapon of choice of Badland chieftains. Too heavy to be wielded by those of merely ordinary strength, blows from this axe will flatten enemies, and the force of its charged attack is a sight to behold. 30 strength, good lord. Okay, well, there's the big boy strength build. There's a good tool for that if you want to go down that route. So let's head here. Let's head to the Gatefront ruins and check these chests as well. We'll go to this warp point here because I actually think I want to take another look at the... Let's get on Torrent here. There was the... Where is this memorial? Here it is. It's right by this. I thought it was nearby. The Greatsword Memorial that we had read before, back when we had less knowledge. Godric the Golden, humiliated, having tasted defeat by the Blade of Miquella. We now know who the Blade of Miquella is, thanks to the trailers that we watched last time. Melania? Potato? Interesting that it's Godric the Golden as opposed to Godric the Grafted. So there was a time when maybe Godric is also a demigod, similar to Godwyn. Now on his knees, begging for mercy. We'll keep thinking about that one. Interesting to keep revisiting these little tidbits. But we're going to check out and see what the loot is here at these two carriages. Now, as I mentioned, I've been playing on the fresh file. And some of the... My intent when I'm playing on a fresh file is not to explore. I'm not trying to do things differently in terms of interacting with NPCs. Like, I'm really... I'm not... the only thing I might experiment with is, you know, building your character a little differently. Starting out with a different class, like I started with Prophet this time. I wanted to see what it was like going with incantations from the very beginning. And one of the things that I did, or one of the things that I thought would be a good idea, would be, oh, I'm a lowly prophet with a short spear. I could get a really sweet +7 spear if I went and killed Patches. I failed to realize, or slight oversight on my part, is that spears require 15 dexterity and 12 strength, so my lowly prophet at the start of the game cannot wield that, so slight oversight in that department. It's another weapon. We have a flail. We'll check that out in a moment. The problem that I had was not just the oversight about the spear, but it turns out that you're fighting Patches as a mini-boss. And when we fought him on the main file, our damage was high enough. I think we might have triggered a bleed or something. And when he goes into his little stance with the shield over his head, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Yeah, that was... I meant to sneak up on this guy, and instead I summoned my horse for some reason. I will finish the story with Patches here momentarily. The point, the short of the story with Patches is my damage was not high enough, and when he went into his crouch to beg for mercy, he was only at half health, which was higher than we had when we faced him, and so I wasn't able to finish him off with a single hit. And as I was once again not even questioning, I never once questioned the fact that Patches is just a mini-boss. Lord Soren's Greatsword, cool. So some weapons to check out here in a minute. Let me finish my story, goddammit. I will finish the story here. The point of the story is that if you don't kill Patches quickly enough, like we did on the first playthrough here, he gets up and walks over to the chest and becomes an NPC that you can interact with and talk to. So we did things a little differently than we did here. Or we could have done things a little differently, I should say. Now, with that said, fuck Patches. Because this bastard, this son of a bitch, he has kicked us off a cliff into the catacombs. He has kicked us off a cliff into the poison swamp in the Nightmare Frontier. He's kicked our buddy Onion Bro off a cliff. Not off a cliff, but into a well. And stolen his shit. And then he tried to feed us to a giant. So Patches, I have absolutely no regrets. If I had a chance to do things over, I would do things exactly the same as I did before, because fuck Patches. But I did want you all to be aware. I wanted you all to know that I have become aware through my own play. I have become aware that there is an alternate sequence of events with Patches. And I know that there are some who will say that Patches is good at heart, or there is some redeeming qualities of Patches because he saved Grey Rat or something like that. In my book, that boy done cried wolf one too many times. So, fuck Patches. But I wanted you all to know that I'm aware of other things can happen. And if any of you out there were like, oh my god, he killed Patches, start the playthrough over. We're not doing that. What we are going to do, though, is we're going to check out the Stormveil Shack here, because this is another thing that I became aware of as I was looking around my map here on the main file, and I realized, ooh, there is no more NPC icon like we have over here for Night Bernal. Our friend Aurelia is no longer here. So what's up with the Stormveil Shack? Well, it turns out there is an item here, which I had not picked up yet, obviously. There are also some flowers left behind. What is the item? Ah, yes. It has been so long since we first picked up our first golden seed. And in fact, this is another detail that I had forgotten. We picked up the golden seed here at this little mini golden tree. I was playing through as I was exploring on the main file here and thinking, what is the significance of this tree? I had completely forgotten as we were making a mad dash for Margit. We had picked up a golden seed here. Now we have picked up another one as a result of Aurelia leaving the scene. Now, it turns out I do know where she is because I have been doing a little bit of a purchasing, mulling over my options in terms of purchases, which means I went back to the Round Table Hold, and I did see there's somebody new at the Round Table Hold in terms of never been there before, and it turns out it's Aurelia. We're gonna go there in a second. I'm in a weird mood right now, but I think it's all that thinking about patches that has gotten me off to an interesting start to the session. Patches just has that effect on me. What can I say? PTSD. Let's read, first of all, the two weapons that we picked up. We got a great sword, right? So we have the Lordsorn straight sword and the great sword, our first great sword. How much does this one weigh? 9? It's not insanely heavy. I mean, we can wield this right now. Part of our DS3 build was was it the Astora greatsword? We had a greatsword that was kind of like this. It was like not the Guts greatsword, but it was more along these lines. So we can equip this actually. Let's try out the moveset and see what we got here. Because I just want to see, because it was pretty fun having the greatsword, and then we infused it with lightning, and it was a fantastic weapon. There it is. The good old greatsword moveset. Okay, now that's a little different. We don't have the thrust. We don't have the thrust strong attack. Maybe if we went two-handed, we could have that. No. Sweeping. So this is more of a... it just doesn't have that thrust, which is one of the things that I liked about that greatsword. So we'll see about this one. We shall see. I do want to infuse something with... we got that armament. We got that Ash of War last time that has Sacred. But I'm wondering if there's going to be Lightning as well. Because we had those two different... Was it Sacred and Lightning in DS3? And they both were kind of different. We'll keep thinking about that. Let's get back on track here. My mind is wandering in many different directions. Maybe that's how I normally am, but... it feels more accentuated today. Well-crafted straight sword with an illustrious design wielded by regulars of a lord's army. Though blackened and damaged by years of use, it appears to have otherwise been kept in a serviceable condition, despite the soldiers having long since lost their minds. Oh, we didn't try the skill. It does have a stamp upward cut. Brace armament, step into a low stance, prevents recoil from most enemy attacks. Cool. Probably should just spend some time at some point just seeing what these skills look like and feel like. The other one that we picked up was... what did we pick up? What did we pick up? A flail. Bring me my flail. Weapon consisting of a bludgeoning head attached to a handle by a chain. The iron ball is spiked and induces blood loss. Blows from this weapon cannot be parried. The charge attack whirls the iron ball around for increased force before striking. Spinning chain. Okay, cool. Nothing too remarkable. And then we got the golden seed, which I think we've read the text before, but let's just... it's actually not a key item. Wait, we actually want this. Oh, it's bolstering materials. Did we read this? When the Elden Ring was shattered, these seeds flew from the Erd Tree, scattered across the various lands as if life itself knew that its end had come. We might have read that, but I did not. I don't remember soaking in. I do often have to read things multiple times. I've noticed this throughout my editing and recording that various details will escape me on the first read. Let's use this shit, though. Let's get another flask, because we need... I've been hoping we get an upgrade to our... Just, like, you know, the Undead Bone Shard. Really want to get more juice out of our flasks, but having an additional one is great. So let's cash that in right now. And 3-3. I might go 2-4. We've been getting a lot of use out of spells. But also going into unknown territory in the castle, maybe that'll be better. We'll see how we go. We'll keep it 3-3. For now, let's go back to the hold. Because as I mentioned, as I was exploring around looking at vendors, I saw that Aurelia has come to the hold. So let's see. Thank you, first of all, for leaving a golden seed. Is everything okay? What's going on?
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica.
Wait a minute.
I should have told you sooner.
Oh.
Isn't this place impressive, though?
Well, I had her name wrong,
the
apparently.
Round Table Hold. Covert quarters of the Two Fingers. And gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots. Although, it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
Okay, I did not have your name correct. What did I read? It's been so long now. I don't remember what I read that gave me... There was definitely... Aurelia was on something that I think she gave to us. I'll have to go back and look at my footage. Roderica. Okay. She also mentioned the covert leadership of the Two Fingers. People don't seem to be in love with the fact that the Two Fingers... I haven't even seen these Two Fingers. What a name.
It's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
Okay. All right.
It's all a bit... I'm still looking for my own...
Well, welcome to the hold. Enjoy the cozy spot here by the fire. And I hope we can both find our purpose shortly.
Be sure to tell me if you meet her. She's a servant. She's been my... I've lost count, honestly.
We'll see if anybody has anything new to say, but it looks like...
Live in death, all the more.
These guys at least... Oh! Oh! We can show you Deathroot. Oh. Okay. So, hold on. I want to read the text again now. Don't show it. Okay. That was unexpected. We picked this up last time. Beast Clergyman. Okay, it did say show him the Deathroot, not necessarily give him the Deathroot, so I don't think that he's the Beast Clergyman. That really wouldn't make sense. The Rune of Death. Death of a Demigod. Deathroot. He goes by D. Let's show him the Deathroot.
Those who live in death, all the more. Well, well. Another fool who won't listen to reason, eh? But with a prowess for weeding Deathroot. How would you like to earn the strength of beasts? If you're inclined to haunt more of those who live in death and weed their Deathroot, then I'll introduce you to Garank, the Beast Clergyman. I have a matter of my own to attend to, and the Beast himself wishes for someone to take my place. What say you?
I'm definitely going to say yes. What was his name? Garunk? I swear, it is like, it can be so difficult for me to absorb. When there's multiple details like this, like my mind starts going in so many different directions trying to piece together what the hell's going on. And he mentioned that the beast clergyman wants to replace you? I will accept the introduction.
Very well. Show me your map.
He's gonna mark our map for us.
I've marked the location for you of a hidden gateway. It will lead you to Garank, the beast clergyman.
A red mark was made on the map. There it is. Sending gate. Oh, okay. Is this what transports us to Garank? A sending gate. So it's a little like the transporter trap. A little like the transporter trap. Except we do this one willingly.
What is it? Still milling about? The map indicates where the gateway is hidden. It will lead you to Garank, the beast clergyman.
Okay, something for us to look forward to once we get to that zone.
What is it? The map indicates where it will lead you to...
Got it, got it, got it.
Ah, you appear... Well then.
I might want to learn an incantation. But I also might want to level up. I've been wondering about leveling up. What do I want to level next? Because we do have those...
May the golden...
We do have those dragon incantations that would require arcane. Still thinking about whether I want to do that. You are not saying anything still. Silent treatment. Did you find anything? You figure anything out,
We've spoken
Gideon?
long enough.
Nope. Let's go over... It makes sense now. Another thing that I was looking at here, off camera, I was looking at maybe selling some stuff or leveling up some weapons, and I noticed...
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your arms then.
I noticed that smithing master Hugh had an about Roderica, and I was like, who the hell is Roderica? I was still convinced that Aurelia was her name. You know something about our new guest?
The girly boy here. She's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning.
Oh.
I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
She has a gift for spirit tuning. And she's also crestfallen. She sounds a little different than crestfallen. But if she's going to be our spirit tuner, where did we read about spirit tuning again? Spirit tuning. Spirit tuning. Oh, I think I know. I think I know. It was in crafting materials, right? The glovewort? Is glovewort not in crafting materials? It's in bolstering materials. The art of strengthening ashes is known as spirit tuning. Strengthens ashes to +1. Only a spirit tuner may perform this deed. So, we need to do something. And it sounds like Roderica is going to become our spirit tuner. Okay. Okay. Maybe it's as simple as reloading.
Back already. No matter.
Maybe it's as simple as reloading the zone. Reloading the zone. Reloading the game. You know what I'm trying to say. Maybe. I don't know what's going on with me today. What I am going to do is I'm going to level... Oh, I already leveled my finger seal to +3. So that's already there. So let's just level our bow to +3. We'll get all our weapons to at least a minimum of +3. We've got plenty of smithing stones +1. So we'll do that. Do I need to level my Uchi Katana? We've not been using the Uchi Katana, but it would be... It's still at +2. I might just go ahead and pull the trigger and put that at +3 as well. And we can have that as an option where we would like to take advantage of the bleed. So let's do that. So with that, I think we will level up. Let's just see if Fia has anything new. I don't think she will. Just make sure.
I am pleased. Would you like me?
Okay.
Then good day to you.
Nothing new there. I'm interested in this spirit tuning.
It's all a bit much for me. I'm still looking for...
But she is not... Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's fill her in on what Hugh has seen.
You're telling me I possess some kind of gift?
That's what I'm hoping.
I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold, so I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about his chains. Cool.
I do have a talent for spirit tuning, and goodness knows that would be a surprise. I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to...
Cool. Excellent. So now I am kind of curious to kind of, let's just warp out and warp back. Because I'm curious if this is just gonna... I would think if there's something to be progressed right away that this would do it. Classic FromSoft NPC progression. See if that's the case. Hey, we just looted those.
If I do have a talent...
Not yet.
I suppose I should try and ask Master...
Okay, so maybe we could get it to progress if we reloaded the game, but let's just we'll presume for now that we have to wait a little while longer and do some other stuff. So D has given us an update. Let's just go through the rest of the NPCs. Just do a quick little sweep through and see if any of them have any other interesting things to share. Vare, the last we spoke with him, Mr. Super Sus Vare,
What's the matter?
was talking about going into the castle.
This
sounds correct, or this sounds like a repeat.
Without a great rune with
Okay.
the two...
Got to get that great rune. Cool. I don't think there's going to be anything new with the merchant. I'll just double check, but the merchants don't seem to be... You never know. You never know with characters in Elden Ring or any Dark Souls game. You never know what
Always a
who's going to turn out to be significant
goodbye.
in their overall progression. We're still kind of wondering where Bach is, where he has moved to. Got Yura over here. We can check with Selen. Let's just see if she has anything. Probably not, but we're doing our housekeeping, our due diligence here before we get into the castle.
Young apprentice. First things first. You are a tadpole when it comes to magic.
Hey, watch it.
Infantile. Without the legs to walk. So, to become a sorcerer, first, you must face your ignorance. Now, shall we start learning?
She did say she wasn't going to pull any punches, so she is at least holding up her end of the bargain on that front. Okay. I think that's all we're going to do on the NPC sweep for now. So let's level up. We need 7k. Let's pop some souls here. And we'll level up. The only question is, what are we going to level? Do we want to level toward... It would be pretty fun to try some Dragon Breath. There's just there's this part of me that keeps worrying about like min-maxing the build. But we're going to be able to... I've got to think we're going to be able to switch around our stats when we find a Lord Vessel or whatever Lord vessel? A soul vessel. Oh, today is going to be one of those days. Today is going to be one of those days, folks. You're going to be witnessing Akinar Brain on some sort of different... I don't know what the hell has gotten into me. I took my caffeine today. I have my caffeine in me. I think we're going to level Arcane. Because we only need 12 in order to do that first dragon spell. And who doesn't want to breathe fire? And we got to find a way to use this dragon heart. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No big deal. Everything is totally fine. All right, enough. We've spent far too long already. This is just part of the game. You all understand. This is part of what we do here in an RPG. Is we go around and we talk to people and we explore and we play the damn game. And now I think we are finally ready to go into the castle. Half expecting there to be some sort of, I don't know, a cannon or something raining down on us. We are not allowed to use our horse. What a cool scene. We had already looked around a bit after we beat Margit. We had noticed that there are some very conspicuous gashes in the castle structure made by a creature or simply man-made projectiles, cannon fire, not cannon fire, but catapult fire. There's a side of grace here. Very, very somber music. Who are these guys? Doesn't look so bad. Famous last words. Okay, I want the loot that's all on the other side of the gate here. How do we get there?
You there? Come over here, would you?
Okay. You scared me to death. I'm immediately noticing that you have around your neck the same thing as the spirit that we've seen at the beginning of the Cave of Knowledge and also a couple times near the catacombs.
Come over here, would you? You're tarnished, aren't you? I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected.
It felt like the main gate was closed. Was there a switch or something that I missed where I could have opened it? But I'm okay with a shortcut. You seem like a completely trustworthy individual, as I see the bloodstains on your garment and legs. Everything's fine. I'm sure I can completely trust you.
Yes, that's the spirit. You're just the kind of tarnished that I like. I pray for your success.
What is this supposed to be? Like, are these eyes? Or are they... Oh no, there's a tree, isn't there? Like, this is the trunk in the middle? Maybe not. I actually don't know what to make of all that. Probably shouldn't think too closely about it, but... Okay. Was there actually a switch out here? We could have opened this gate. I did not see this. Oh. Okay. There's a thing to the side. Missed that. What's over here? Okay, there are a couple little side paths that we need to check out. It makes me wonder what other potential side paths I've missed. So we've entered into Castle Stormveil, and it feels... I was wondering if this would be the case. I was wondering if we were going to, you know, switch back to much more of the traditional Dark Souls experience where you don't have access to a horse and you're just progressing completely on foot, and that is indeed how we're starting this. Summoning other players. Use Furl Calling Finger Remedy to reveal summon signs of players from other worlds. For online play, of course. Okay. We could have crafted one of these, right? Interesting they're giving that to us here. Oh, I see something else. Okay, this leads somewhere. Let's check it out. I've switched to a very kind of a silent mode here because I'm on edge. Fire Reese, okay. I am on edge. Nervous about jump scares. Nervous about what is... Everything feels like it's going to be different. All of a sudden, we're going into the castle. And it just has a much more foreboding feel to it compared to what we've been doing so far in Limgrave. That's just a whole little side path over here. Was there anything on the other side? I think I already looked over here, didn't I? All right, we're finding some little secrets. Some little cubby holes. Dark Souls. Now, I did notice the loot that was up here on this ledge. This is just taking us down... Right, we went through the little hole in the wall there, which feels like it could have been created by some sort of projectile. Trina's Lily. Okay, some loot over there. And we still... I'm going to keep checking, just in case there might be some places where we could use our horse, but so far, none of that. So we got to make our way around in order to get these other pieces of loot. Make our way around somewhere that's not here. Oh, shit. Okay, well. Gotta go back around. Gotta go back around. Castle Stormveil. So what we know so far is not very much. We know we're looking for Godric the Grafted. We know that most likely this connects in some way to the Chapel of Anticipation. That's my guess, at least, because we fell to the hands, all sorts of body parts of the grafted scion. So that's lurking around somewhere, and then the whole grafting situation in general. I'm very curious to know more because, oh, this is it. Okay, we didn't have to go very far. We didn't have to go very far to get up to this loot. Cool. Ruin fragment. God, who or what made these divots? These are some scary motherfucking divots. Can we get down there? That's right, there is loot there. I don't think I'm supposed to fall, though. I think I'm supposed to go around from up here somewhere. I hear something. What do I hear? Okay, I think we're falling in. Sounds like someone's hitting something with a hammer. There is something in this. It's not really a tree. Used to be a tree, maybe. Are these your chains clanking? Do you have chains on your wings? Is that what's going on there? So you can't spread your wings? Wow. I think that's exactly what's going on. That's a... I've never thought about that as a possibility before. Chaining a bird's wings so it can't spread them. It's kind of cruel. Kind of don't feel bad. Because maybe I'm putting them out of their misery. Kind of need to fall down here. Oh, can we jump back up if we wanted to? No, I don't think so. But we can come back around. This is where we get to that other item. White pinion. Or we can just go back up this way. Cool. I'm thinking back to the trailer that we watched. The E3 announcement trailer. That had all the arms that were, I guess, grafted together. It feels like that was supposed to be an instance of grafting. What significance, what role exactly does grafting play in this whole overall story? Why would they want to graft different body parts together? What's the advantage? Or is it just one of these things that you do when you've fallen from grace? You no longer follow the Golden Order. What do you have on your feet? You have swords on your feet. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I'm about to die here. Dying to the birds with swords on their feet. Everything is fine. Okay. I wasn't totally sure what was the best way to deal with them, because my charged fireball takes them out in one shot, but not the uncharged fireball. Oh my god. Okay, so definitely didn't see the blades on the talons. That's a new one. So they can still kind of, I guess maybe they just can't, the chains didn't really stop them from, maybe it's more of a weight. Maybe it's not to stop them from, like, they can still spread their wings. Let's heal. They can still kind of spread their wings, but they just can't fly away. That might be the purpose of those chains, is that they act just more as a way to keep the bird weighed down. Okay, we got our first jump scare attack. Smithing Stone 3. Cool. We really need a lot of, like, Smithing Stone 2. So is it possible... Like, I'm always looking for little signals as to where we're supposed to be. Hard to tell. Always hard to say in a FromSoft game. Especially one that's open world. Supposed to be is such a loose term. Can be such a loose term. But a Smithing Stone 3 does make me wonder if this is still not ahead of where we can comfortably play the game. All right, here it is. I think this pretty much confirms what we really knew already. This is, I think, definitely the Chapel of Anticipation. Any other details that we can glean? I don't think I had noticed this structure over here. Beyond where we took on, very unsuccessfully took on the Grafted Scion. Okay, let's get the Side of Grace down here, which is very nice after I had to go through all of my flasks just now. And so it might be a good idea for us to reapportion our flasks. I will rest there in just a moment, but first I wanted to... I knew I heard more noises. More bird noises. A Stormhawk feather. I should have looked at the... It's got to be a crafting material, right? There it is. A hawk that lived as one with the storms. These feathers, enveloped in swirling winds, are often used for arrow fletching. So a more advanced type of arrow maybe that we can't craft yet. Were we here already? I think so. So we could have just gone through here to the Side of Grace. Instead, we went around this way, we took the long way, and we were introduced to the Stormhawks. There you go. All right, let's rest. Do I keep 3-3? I might go 4-2. We're going into unknown territory here, and it might be a little more safe to go 4-2 for now. The castle seems to be a bit more hostile territory than we normally face out in Limgrave. The other thing about Limgrave is you can usually make a pretty swift escape. You can usually get away because you're on a horse. You don't necessarily have that luxury when you're forced to go on foot. A marred leather shield. Leather shield of Stormveil soldiers. Look at that. Is that a... I guess let's just read the description. Much like the castle, it is marred by mottling and thorns. I was going to say, it's got a whole bunch of thorns all over it. Marred by mottling. Mottling. Some say it is the curse of grafting, which causes such affliction, while others talk of its root being something altogether more sinister, hidden deep within the castle. Oh, God. Oh, God. What are we headed towards? I'm getting excited, but I am also still very nervous about this whole situation. Oh. Hi. I see a ladder. Is this guy going to attack me if I go for the loot down there? He is. He's got fire bombs. God damn it. Son of a bitch. We might... Well, I could do fireballs. Maybe. Cool. We can play this game. I can definitely do this. Part of why I love... Oh, there goes his loot. Damn it. Part of why I love playing with... It's so cool to have fireballs that are part of miracles. Getting to do both... I was hoping I'd get the splash damage. These guys look a little like... Yeah, they have the same thing around their neck. But they were hostile. But they have the same thing that we saw on the guy at the start of the castle. Oh, it looked like there was an item hidden behind here. The guy at the start of the castle and the spirit that we've seen in the catacombs. What is their story? But it's so exciting to have. Like, I loved the Faith build in DS3, and I've also, like, Pyromancy in DS1 was so much fun. And getting to do them both is so cool. Obviously, you could do them both, I guess, in DS1 if you really wanted to. Pyromancy was very different. But the fact that the game being set up, I thought that was like a message or something on the ground. That little speck of light, that was a matter of the shadows here being weird. That's so funny. Hook claws. Hook claws, what the hell? Got our Wolverine claws. They do quick step. We could wield these. And they do more bleed than our katana does. Weapon worn on the fist, comprised of sharp parallel blades favored by those who lurk in the dark. Lacerations cause blood loss with great effort. With great effect, claw weapons come in pairs, and two-handing this weapon will equip it in both hands. That could be a fun build. The old fist weapon / claw weapon build, which I have started doing before I started playing Elden Ring. I was playing a little bit of New Game Plus in DS3, and I was, what was it? Is it the Demon's Fury? There's like one of the boss weapons that is a fist weapon, but you can also spin. There's like a super sick spinning move that like bursts into fire at the end. All right, I see explosive barrels here. I'm just gonna get these out of the way before they become a booby trap for me. I would much rather explode whoever is on the other end than have me being blown up. Because I see, yeah, I see what they were trying to do. I'm way ahead of you guys. Way ahead of y'all. Okay, your range is a little limited. My range is terrible, though. My range, my aim. There we go. It's your range that is actually kind of limited. Why'd you have to move? I had you all lined up. I actually had good aim this time. Okay. This is fun. I love the feel of the castle so far. Look at the thorns. So these might not be... These holes might not be caused from battle. They may just, like the description on that shield said, it called it mottling, which is, I think, like decay? Locked. So some sort of decay or rot that has eaten these holes straight through the castle walls. That is gnarly. Saint Trina's arrows. Oh, okay. We're above this guy. Do we want to... We do want to jump down because we can get up to that ladder, which leads up to that guy. We'll do that in a minute. Let's check the... It's not a crafting material. We've got it. We've got the stuff sorted by most recently picked up, so we'll find it here. I am still constantly forgetting to look at the most recently... Shit. Where the hell is it? Oh, no. I do have these... It's sorted by order of acquisition. I swear I am the worst. Maybe it was a weapon. God damn it. Okay. I'm gonna have to look at the video and see. because I refuse, my mind refuses to. I just realized that those were exploding barrels. And then as soon as that thought crossed my mind, I realized, wait a second, there's probably another motherfucker about ready to throw a firebomb at me. Okay, I think we need to go outside to get up to that ledge. So let's do that. St. Trina's something. I will look at my footage eventually and figure out what that was supposed to be. But this is crazy. If this is some sort of decay that is going straight through the walls, motherfucker. That shit is insane. Can't lock onto this guy. Seeing if I can get him from below. It's fine. We'll go up here. What I will do is I will get my spear out. So when he does turn to fight. Alright, never mind. Good lookout. Really making sure that this part of the wall is secure. Definitely nothing sneaking past this guy. Oh, this is... Huh. Okay, there's more to this than I... No, we're up here. We're just not up there. Okay, so this this gave us a spot to drop in on the guy who was trying to firebomb us. It does not get us... Can we not go higher? How do we get up to this ledge? We still have work to do. I guess we just need to get up higher in here. So let's keep progressing forward along this path. Okay, I did also quickly check my footage because I had to see what did I pick up. They were arrows. I scrolled right by these too. Okay. Causes sleep buildup. St. Trina's arrow. Huh. Arrow carved to resemble a withered water lily. Afflicts target with a powerful sleep effect. Priests of St. Trina use these arrows to spread their teachings. The sweet oblivion of sleep can become quite the habit. What does sleep do? Is it like curse? I don't think we've been hit with sleep ourselves yet. Sure, we're going to run into those enemies eventually. Okay. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going here. I see there is an enemy further up. There's also loot down below. Where's the next ambush coming from? Are we able to walk? Did I miss a walkway here that I was supposed to jump to? I don't think so. Huh. I just dropped down for the loot there. Okay. Let's see who else we're dealing with here. Feels like this is a corner ambush, but maybe not. Where's the ambush coming from? Can we open that door? We can open that door. Oh, it's so dark in there. My God. I hear footsteps. Somebody somewhere is coming for me. Let's go down. We'll deal with this guy first. Whoever is coming for us from... Oh, you're not coming from the cell. You're actually above us. Okay, I don't know exactly where you are, but I'm going to drop down here and get this. Golden rune. More explosive barrels. Oh, so we can jump across here. No, we could have gotten here before. No, maybe not. I'm confused. I already was here. I'm an idiot. I'm a dingus. I'm a dingus. I'm noticing that... Okay, I was so confused because like did I not come up this way? What I am noticing though is there was this little spot that I did not check. Throwing daggers. Okay. Have we actually picked up throwing daggers before? Technically, we have not. But it looks like nothing too earth-shattering on the item description. So we maybe could have jumped across here. I hadn't seen that before. All right. We're dissecting the environment. Slow and steady. Wins the race? Question mark? Now let's see if we can deal with whoever or whatever is in here. Thought I might have seen somebody hanging out around the corner. Did we find the, Oh my god, there's a cutscene. Shit. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. What in the hell? Okay. That's a new way to spring a trap on someone. Put them in like a cutscene's coming. Make them think a cutscene is coming. Oh boy, we're all the way back here. Fuck me. Don't love that. But we are playing Dark Souls. Yeah, it threw me off. Shit. It threw me off that... Oh my god. One second here. While I deal with these guys. I was very thrown off, or at least my excuse is going to be that I was thrown off by the fact that the screen blacked out and I sort of thought there was a cutscene. But really, I just panicked. And that's what happens in those situations. You panic, and they always prey on the panic. And I didn't have my shield out. I still had my torch. And I was also taking on a new enemy for the first time. It happens. Fool me once. Oh my god, are you serious? I wonder if I could get you with a fire arrow. Fire arrows don't seem to do like a crap ton more damage. That literally just went right through you. Okay. So while I was able to see a little bit better with my torch, it definitely did not help once I actually got into battle. I don't know if this helps me. No, it really doesn't, actually. Shit. I thought I was falling all the way down to the bottom. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything's gonna be just fine. We'll make it back. Okay. Now there is still this problem of not being able to see. I guess we have our runes pickup to give us some vision. How do we want to handle this? Catch flame might be a good idea, but also we can just, you know, use our spear. So the enemy there was using these gust attacks. We have some of these Ashes of War, don't we? I feel like we have at least one Ash of War that has a similar effect. Or we've seen it maybe at maybe it's this one? This one deflects arrows and physical projectiles. I don't know if it did seem like it damaged us as well. Whatever area of effect, storm wall, or whatever the move is that this person was doing, it did seem like it damaged us. Either way, we just need to be ready to kind of actually block. So let's see what this does. Okay. We're not trapped this time? Question mark? Okay. So they... Fuck me. Oh my god. Okay. That went right through our shields, didn't it? Shields? Shields up. I'm looking at that loading screen now. Obviously, we've now met Alexander. Looked like there was a baby Alexander there. Okay. Maybe that's an enemy that we leave for another time? All right. At least our runes pickup is on the outside this time, so we do have a decision whether we want to re-engage this enemy or not. Probably best to try to find a closer save point first. Like if there's a site of grace that's nearby. That would be real nice. Or, alternatively, this is the only way forward? Do we have to go in here? Because I'm actually not sure if I'm seeing another way. Unless there's a way back outside. That might be the way we have to go. Let me look around just a little bit more. Exile gauntlets. All right, we got a piece of gear from these dudes. Some very descriptive gear worn by soldiers sent to the penal colonies. You never want to get sent to the penal colonies. Never a great move in life. Another piece of gear, except that guy is gone. Goodbye. We'll never know. Oh my god, he's... the fuck? He was so oblivious to us last time. I was never expecting him to come hurtling down the ladder at us. Oh man. Talk about a jump scare. Although that was a jump scare that it's funny when it's an enemy that you've already killed. That's a whole different unique type of jump scare. Okay, I don't see another way forward, so I think we have to take this guy on. I think we have to fight this person. So can we open with like a charged fireball? They are guarding with the shield, which we can go through with thrust. That's a great move. Okay, we just need to like not get super caught out by the Oh shit! Counter move. Okay, we got you. Wow. Okay, the spear coming in clutch with impaling thrust. Holy mother. That was cool. Good shit. All right. So the spear is a very nice weapon against tanky enemies. Maybe we should have used Impaling Thrust more against the Crucible Knight. Can I safely pull out my torch now and look around? Holy fuck. I also want to get a closer look at you. Can we turn you over here? Ragdoll, come on, work with me. Work with me. Now, the ragdoll is not... We're not going to get a great look at you, but I can see you've got kind of the funky footwear. It's not quite square toe. But you're not going to be doing any ballroom dancing with those bad boys. There's a chest over here. Sus chest? Question mark? Also, there's no way forward from this room. So where is the way forward? There's a key. Question answered. Potentially. Okay. Okay. Curved sword talisman. We might not be able to take advantage of this, since we are not currently using curved swords, but let's take a look. Enhances... Oh, enhances guard counters. Never mind. A talisman depicting a curved sword and a swordsman. Enhances guard counters. We might be able to make very good use of this. It is said that a blind swordsman was the originator of this technique, the art of allowing one's opponent to strike so as to leave them vulnerable to a well-timed reply. What are we wearing right now? Not even using a talisman that actually does anything. Hell yeah. Guard counters plus critical hits restore HP. Hello. Let's try to do this. I kind of forgot that we had this on, and I have not been looking or thinking about, oh, I need to do guard counters to restore HP, kind of like in Bloodborne, doing viscerals to restore HP, which I never really got into that rune because I'm greedy. I'm a greedy motherfucker that wants to put as many greed runes on as possible, and that's what I'm waiting for, are the talismans that get me more runes. Oh, that's funny. You would equip runes in Bloodborne, but in Elden Ring, runes are your currency. Okay, random thoughts put aside. Let's check our key items. Rusty key opens a locked door in Stormveil Castle. I think I know where this locked door is. Thank you, item description, for... I'm not sure if I can make that fall without taking any damage, so we're going to go around this way. I don't need my torch, I don't think. For now. Watch me fall off a ledge, because I couldn't see. All right. Making our way back to the locked door. Part of me... Let's try this out, actually. We're going to go charge up our health here real quick on this dude down below. Might even be able to do a backstab on him. I don't know. Could we potentially sneak up on you and get a backstab? I want to get my HP and see how much it gets me. Are you really going to come all the way around to this side? Oh, look at his axe. Dude, the thorns. That's so cool. Please die. Look at that. There it is. There it is. Okay. Have we... There's a very noticeable visual effect when you do that. Do guard counters actually count as critical hits? Because I feel like I have not seen that animation before, and I feel like I've definitely done some guard counters since putting that on, but I don't know. Let's keep an eye out for it as we make our way into past the locked door. Please guard. Okay. Nothing to find. Still haven't found any sus walls. I might have missed... Who knows? I might have missed like a dozen sus walls so far. So far, I have not seen one. And who knows? Maybe there's no sus walls in Elden Ring. I find that really hard to believe. But it is one of these things that I don't know for sure, because this is a blind playthrough. Oh, we're up here. Got it. So now we can sneak up on this guy. Oh, I need to jump, which means I'm going to make noise. I didn't realize there was a dude over here. Please give me some health back. Sick. Well, even if we can't get guard counters to give us health back, we'll be trying to take advantage of axe stabs. Am I supposed to jump? No. That's not how I get that. We need to make our way around up here somewhere and then back outside. Like this. That's how we get that and that loot over there. Okay. Let's get the loot from this guy first. A weathered straight sword. Weathered straight sword. I love the artwork. That looks sick. We can wield this. This doesn't take very much to wield. Straight sword with a rather short but wide blade. Simple to wield. It was known as the Sword of the People. Though the Erdtree styling is still visible, is it? A little hard to see. Time has not been kind to this sword, now merely a shadow of its former self. Yeah, I don't see the Erdtree on there. Okay, we came from there, so we need to make a jump. Do I need to run and jump? It feels like I should be able to just make this jump. Okay. Some jumps feel like you do need to run and jump. And that you do get more distance when you run and jump. I'm so on edge about guys that are waiting to pounce on us. Like these motherfuckers. Okay, now does it give... There is the animation. Okay. I feel like I have done some guard counters while wearing this... I want to say medallion, but talisman. But I guess maybe not. Maybe I had actually not done that yet. Ah. So we are now... We can kind of look over one of the walls here. There's not much to see at the moment. But we're getting elevated. We are working our way upward. Moving up in the Stormveil Castle hierarchy. Let's read about our new hammer. Brick hammer. Weapon made from an ordinary stone brick. Wielded by a laborer who led a rebellion and later became a champion himself. Even among other bludgeons of its size, this weapon is especially weighty. The strength of a giant is required to wield it. 31 strength. Barbaric roar. I think we saw that before on the Great Axe. Yep. Who was this laborer who led a rebellion? I'd like to know more about his story. There was another hole in the wall here, right? That led to a nice piece of loot. Up here. How do I get there? That I'm not sure about. It looks like maybe I need to be up. I need to go up here. And then I need to fall down to that ledge and then down to that ledge. Because I am not making that jump. I feel pretty confident that that's not a jump I'm supposed to make from here. And I also don't think I can make it from inside. So where to next? Where are we going next? Would love to have some sort of a shortcut or something that... Or just another side of grace. Something that connects us to substantial progress. Although right now I'm having a little trouble figuring out where I'm going next. Where am I going next? This Stormveil Castle is a little confusing. I'm getting a little confused. Am I just supposed to go here? Can't jump high enough, right? What do we do? Did I miss something over here? Were there stairs going up that I walked by? This is another jump I should be able to make, right? Without running. Some of this is a little bit, there's a little bit of science here that I might be doing. Oh, maybe I just didn't go, oh, I turned to the right when I came out of this door, and I did not go this way. Okay. God damn it. I didn't quite jump, I don't think, but my heart jumped. I was like, the process, if you could have slowed down my brain in the 0.25 speed right here as I'm making my way around, I'm thinking, oh, there's a corner here. I should be looking. Bam! Fuck you, Elden Ring. Fuck you, Miyazaki. I hear rats. Oh, this is a dude. I wanted to crouch to sneak up on you. It's fine. It's fine. Give me that health back. I am loving this talisman that gives us health back. So good. A silver pickled foulfoot. We have the gold one. This one boosts item discovery. Huh. Interesting. So they've flipped. You would have the gold and the silver covetous serpent rings in Dark Souls, but they were flipped. The gold one in Dark Souls would give you item discovery. The silver one would give you more souls. So they flipped them here. Oh, let's just read the item discovery, or the text here. Four-toed foot of a fowl pickled in a silvery medicinal solution. Since old times, the needy would scrape the meat clean, even from a fowl's claw. Lovely. Yeah, I hear rats or something on the other side of this wall, I feel like. This is really a cool atmosphere that they've put together. The thorns, the erosion of the walls, and the shields and armor. So cool. And of course, back here we are to the chapel. Trying to be wary of ambushes that could be coming from the side, but they're giving us a nice bit of a foggy vista. Looking back to where we started the game. I want to get some revenge on that damn Scion. Okay, so the stairs leading up, but there may be a way to go around here. Maybe this leads us to that other... Well, this is a different item. Mushroom? I was just thinking, like, we have not been really picking up crafting materials other than the Saint Trina's lily that we got at the beginning. I'm like wanting to visually take in the thorns and the rot and the they don't look like vultures, but the swarm of birds up here. Trying to take in all the sights while also waiting for the dude to come bum rushing from behind. So that does not lead around back to that other item. This probably will, won't it? I hear some noises inside. If I were playing online, I could almost guarantee there would be a message here saying pointless. Kind of don't miss the messages, if I'm being honest. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Yes, I see you. No, I knew it. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to crouch. You have got to be kidding me, dude. What in the hell was that move? You were down to a sliver of health. I was spamming R1 to try to get that last hit, but of course, this is fucking Elden Ring. You spam shit, you die. Motherfucker. God damn, we're all the way back here. Ooh, this is starting to be a little bit ruthless. These knights, the Stormveil Knights maybe is what they are. Boy, oh boy, they've got the stormy windy moveset. Oh, that guy has... Wait. Why is that guy's eyes... Were those like that before? That guy? I did not notice how many runes he dropped, but he made me think of the wolf that we've seen before. We've seen wolves, and I want to say I saw another animal or wildlife out there that had increased runes that they dropped. And I don't know if that's a set thing, if it's the same enemy every time, or if it's just randomized. Like, just randomly certain enemies spawn, then they have, like, the glowy eyes and drop extra runes. Interesting. Commoner shoes. We just go here to this one. Go to our shoes menu. Check out the commoner shoes. Standard wear for commoners of the lands between. Only there are no commoners remaining with their wits about them. Kind of checks out. That one guy at the beginning, he wasn't so bad. He wasn't all that bad. I'm gonna need to craft some more arrows not too long from now. All right, we're making our way back to our souls, back to our runes. Not sure how much of this we're going to be able to, like, maybe I should just be running past a lot of this. Oh, we did kind of unlock a shortcut though, didn't we? So this kind of acts like a shortcut. Got it. Sure, that's... I hadn't thought about the fact that, of course, this locked door is more accessible, which we could make a run for this now that I think of it. And we may do that going forward. Okay. All right, so we're not that far away from getting back to our souls. I forgot about you, motherfucker. Got me again. Didn't even let me... Has so little health, we don't even get a guard counter on you. Although, I guess I'm at full health, so... I really like this talisman that recharges our health. Oh, it's so sick. So fucking sick. It might let me reapportion my flasks, but 4-2 is working okay for us right now. 4-2 is not bad. Yeah, this is actually not too long of a distance to get back in the fight. All right, I want to get the critical hit on you, and then we will try to pick up our runes and then finish you off? Question mark? Didn't take any damage during that. Okay, all right, all right. So maybe we don't take damage from the wind effect? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be calling it yet. The windy stomp? Whatever that move is. I thought that we were taking damage through our guard before, but maybe I just wasn't guarding. Got some armaments up in here. We've got a, what the hell is this? Is this a cannon or a flamethrower that is molded in the shape of a dragon? Or the, the cast iron dragon. That's what this looks like. Or maybe it's a cannon of some sort. It looks like it's got a firing mechanism on one end. Like a... What is that? It's like the lever when you like explode the dynamite. Except this one blasts you in the face. All right. Big old... It's not a crossbow. What is this? It's some sort of arrow launcher. Projectile launcher. We got the winged barricades as well that we've seen throughout Limgrave. This is really, really, really a lot of fun. They have done an excellent job so far, giving you that... The feel of exploring... It really feels like Dark Souls 3. In so many ways, Elden Ring feels that way so far. And it really, I think, is most prominent here, where you've sort of taken the player out of the open world. The open world aspect is really not in play as we make our way through just a classic Dark Souls environment. The only real thing... Contraption does not move. Okay, we have a shortcut elevator that we need to set in motion eventually. The only thing that... The only thing that's different is the jump button. I mean, there's obviously other stuff that's different, but the very, very key difference is having a freaking jump button. Because can you imagine how horrific, how much of a nightmare it would be trying to navigate? I mean, you could probably still make these jumps in DS3, but man, it would be so much more stressful. All right, who's in here? The tension that is added by the fact that you know that there are these knights that have just insane movesets that can just destroy you any second. You got... Sight of Grace! Sight of Grace! Sight of Grace! Gimme, 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 gimme! Oh, let's fucking go! Oh, that is the best bonfire in the game. I have never more loved seeing those lovely golden particles. So good. What a great feeling. Okay. Now we have two choices. We can, although I guess this might be the end of the road up here if we go up the stairs. So maybe this is the choice that we make. Nope, there's more to this. So we can go upstairs or we can go beyond the Sight of Grace. Let's just kind of peek out here and see. Got a fireplace. Sus fireplace? Oh man, I am so relieved to have found our first save point inside of Castle Stormveil. Realistically, the first real consequential save point. Okay, this is going to lead us out into the main area of the castle, it looks like. And I want to check that out in more detail. But first, let's go up this way. Sneak up on this dude. Ooh. Dude, I'm having a blast. I am having an absolute blast. This is such a fun recording session. Okay, this dude's coming at us with a crossbow. Can we get across? We cannot, unless we have to go around this way? Or this way? Another thing that the game does very well is the subtle change in music. I think they do it better than Sekiro. Sekiro had a very distinctive combat music that felt like its own, you know, it kind of took you out of the immersion of the zone and the whatever musical theme that you were in. It feels like in Elden Ring, they have just flawlessly found a way to bring the feeling of combat. You're able to sense when the theme just subtly changes and you know, oh, I'm in combat now. But it's done in a way where you don't feel like it stays, it has cohesion with the theme that has already been playing for the zone. How the hell do I get to you? Oh, I dropped down from up here. Okay. So we keep going forward here. So the music is just exceptionally well done. I don't know if I can get a backstab on you. Probably not. No, that's not what I wanted to hear. Damn it. Yo. I want to get inside. I want to not back myself into a corner. What I want to do is I want to funnel all of you into... Oh, it let me get the guard counter there. That was kind of unexpected, actually. I'll take it. I really need stamina. Just hoping to get a camera lock on you. Just wanted to retreat to a position where it was going to be more difficult for them to outflank. So a little bit of panic rolling there, but we made it through. These guys are really not too tough. They're not the toughest enemies ever. It does let you grab that guard counter quicker than I realized. I have to pay attention to that. They drop mushrooms. Okay. This guy is still over here. He wanted, I'm sure, so badly to get in on the action. He's... Although, as he hears his comrades die, one by one, slowly and painfully, he has different thoughts. Of getting the hell away from whoever this fucking maniac Tarnished is. Keeps him mowing down his buddies. So can I jump up on any of these? These are just high enough to keep you from jumping, although if you do this, then you have the ability to jump on top of this. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And that gets us around... The way that the sun falls here, it's a bit of an unrealistic... There really should be more of a shadow here. I thought this might be our first sus wall. Like, oh, the lighting is weird. So there could be other ledges like this that I have not noticed. There might be other secrets that are hidden around ledges. Where are we looking at here? Somewhere we've not been. Man, there is so much to this castle. I can't wait to check it all out. So I'm this has got to lead somewhere, right? Probably to my death is where it leads. Oh, are we... This is the... it actually doesn't lead much of anywhere. It gives us kind of a view, though. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. We need to... Wait, what the fuck? I was slowly dissecting what I was looking at here. Oh my god. Oh, it's a Stone Digger troll. Dude. Okay, he's had one of his legs hacked off. Hanging upside down. Oh, I am so sorry for whatever you've been put through. The dog chowing down on the remains of this poor guy's leg. What the fuck? Some fucked up shit going on here. Oh, can I get over there? Oh, maybe I can get to that ledge. Might be playing with fire here. What is that? There's a hole in... I'm looking around the corner where it says impaling thrust, and I think there's a hole in that floor, but I'm not even sure if that's like a walkable floor. Feels like one of those textures that's somewhere you can't go. But there is a guy down here. There's an item. So We're supposed to be making it down here eventually. I feel like I should be able to jump across here. I don't know if I need to run and jump. Felt like it was close enough. Oh boy. Oh my god, this is amazing. The stuff you can do with a jump button. The parkour that can actually be enjoyable? Question mark? Oh god. All of a sudden I saw this rooftop, the slant to it, and I thought, bell gargoyles. Are there gargoyles around here somewhere? I don't think we're supposed to go that way. I don't know if I'm supposed to be going this way at all. Because this might just be the progression, right? There may be no way forward. I was thinking this might be like a little secret. So what I'm going to do, this might be progression. So we're going to head back over here. A little nervous about my character kind of getting stuck on like a little, one of the outcroppings or the pillars in the wall and not making a jump correctly. Let's just check out over here. Make sure there's nothing we're missing. Because I feel like there should be a way. I can't go through there. There should be a way to get to the guy. The guy who we have not been able to get to yet. Mr. Crossbow. Who wasn't able to take part in the fun. How do I get to? Am I overthinking this? Are we just supposed to... I don't... Maybe I am overthinking this. Maybe I'm just able to walk across. I mean, I can also just flame sling him. I do have ranged. Ranged moves are a thing. Oh. I didn't realize he had put his bow away. I could have just killed him before he got a shot off, but it's fine. Am I supposed to use this to get over to you? Okay. I guess I was overthinking it. I was thinking, for some reason, that was going to be like death. I guess there's still a lot of Dark Souls instinct, that a latent Dark Souls instinct that tells me that I'm not supposed to be able to do this. Navigate over this sort of a obstacle. This is Elden Ring. Maybe I could have even gone over here. Yeah, maybe not so much. Okay, I think now we are faced with the single way forward. So let's make our way in that direction. I really love this level design. And incorporating... Putting these ledges, there's something about this design that's so clever. Because it's like, oh, I want to get up here and explore. Because it looks like this ledge goes somewhere. Oh, I'm too short. I can't jump high enough. Oh, except they put these sandbags right here. Actually, we didn't even check over here, did we? Oh, and there's a... Oh my god, there's actually still stuff to explore here. Hold the phone. So there are still multiple paths. The birdies are over here. The, what were these called? the scissor feet birds. There's a summoning pool there. What is going on in here? There's some funky lighting or stained glass or something on that building. What the hell? Which way do I want to go? Indecision. Indecision. It's killing me. Whatever we do have a save point that we've reached. The save point is our is our saving grace, literally. We're gonna go this way. This was the first instinct that I had. Well, hold on. I'm just gonna check this ledge as well. We're gonna go this way and see. We're gonna hope that these ledges are friendlier than the ones that we were at out in the open world at the northern end of Limgrave with the invisible walls. Oh, there's another one of the knights patrolling down there. I also see something else down here. Dude. Okay, that is making me think of the big boys in the Ringed City DLC. There's a bit of weird thing going on with the clouds that are causing the mud or perhaps dung on this character to stand out a little bit more. That is a big sword, though. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, I see a dude hanging out over there. I cannot express enough how damn fun this is. And how cool this castle design is. Oops, I didn't need to go down here. I want to go back up here without jumping over the... Wow, there's actually an item down there. Holy shit. So am I supposed to fall there and then there? We are first going to go inside of this little drop down that I was going to do 15 minutes ago. Oy. This is fine. Everything is fine. No fall damage. A stone sword key. The stone sword keys have been so kind to us so far. That was just what I was hoping I would get more of. Hi. What? How did I miss you? Are you serious? What is the mask on your face? What in the hell? Man, they have really kitted out these birds to be... I see. It's like... Is it like a set of blinders in addition to the needle of death on your forehead? But it looks like it sort of blinds it as well, or it focuses its vision. This headpiece. Man, these designs are so fucked up. Okay, well, that was not a gargoyle, I guess. Dozing, cross-legged. We got a gesture. Cool. I don't feel like dozing off at all right now. Definitely not cross-legged. Maybe I will do that the next time I find a site of grace. Nervous. Anxious. About to piss my pants at the slightest jump scare. Okay, probably have to go that way. Let's explore around first. That worked out better than I thought it would. I don't know if this is the way I'm supposed to go, but I keep thinking about this item over here. Aha. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. How cool is this world design? Maybe you could have fallen down to it from above as well. But I love this. There's a smithing stone too. 2 of them. We do need more of those. Cool. Probably could have dropped down and then this would have been like your exit. But we found a way in. an alternative way in, I guess. It is very unsettling, though. I do have to say, the like, you're trying to keep your character. I kind of wish they would just make this a flat wall here rather than these these little grooves where your character kind of gets hitched for just a moment. It's like, why do you have to make me so nervous that I'm about to bump myself off the ledge? Okay, we probably could fall down there if we wanted, but we're not going to do that yet. We always try to explore up before we explore down. Oh, I didn't see these smokestacks before. Interesting detail. That's why it's so damn smoky out here. All right, we got a dude here. Probably some other friends. Where are all the friends? There's one of the friends. Okay. There's actually 3 of you up here. No. We were supposed to die there. We were supposed to die. I'd like to get a guard counter now so I can get some health back. Would you be so kind as to oblige? Thank you very much. That is a nice chunk of health that it gives back. I like that. Stormhawks. That's what they were called. Stormhawks at Stormveil. Checks out. Makes sense. Oh, it takes you out of the crouch when you fall down. It's fine. Exile armor. We're not getting a lot of juicy lore on these item drops, but damaged armor draped with a large, deep red cloth, worn by soldiers sent to the penal colonies. I guess you get sent to a penal colony, you really don't have a story that anybody really cares about. Sag. I did see this ladder leading up here. Gotta check around real quick. Checking around. Okay, up we go. Up we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Let's fast climb. This is a climb. Oh, hello there. God damn it, I still can't hit the goddamn birds with a melee attack. Claw Talisman. We are getting some talismans, and I like it. Enhances jump attacks. I also like that these, you can't necessarily guess what the effect of the talisman is going to be simply from just the fact that it is highlighting one particular weapon. Doesn't mean that it's a specific, like I was thinking, oh, this is going to enhance fist weapons. No, it enhances jump attacks, which I really have not started to utilize yet at all. A talisman depicting a claw and an assassin enhances jump attacks. The assassins of Ravenmount are killers by trade. They assail their victims while dressed as birds of prey. I don't think we've seen any of these guys yet, have we? I definitely haven't. I don't remember hearing about Ravenmount. Jump attacks. Right now we're using guard counters, and I mean, these go together very well. The jump attacks are meant to also break stance, though. But it feels like the only enemies where I've actually done that against... Now, admittedly, I've not tried jump attacks that much. But I only remember breaking an enemy's stance with a jump attack back in the Cave of Knowledge. So I don't know. It's probably something we're supposed to be utilizing more. The game is letting me jump down here. Is that a good idea? Am I supposed to be doing that? Could I also be jumping across to that far side? It if I do fall down there, where am I going? Are those all items down below? I think they are. There's a bunch of items down there. Let's take a look. Use our favorite item, the old telescope. Those guys look like they might be armed with the dragon cannons. They've been mowing down their victims. And here's the guy we saw from before. He really does feel like kind of that same... It's a different texture or a different exterior. Very different exterior from the enemy in the Ring City, but he just immediately reminds me like the big hulking dude with the great sword. Curved great sword. Feels like those twisted branch tree enemies, whatever the hell they were. The big bulky dudes that were tough as hell to kill. If I do go here, though, it looks like... Am I screwed? Hold on. Hold on. I could maybe jump down... Not so sure. It doesn't seem like there's much point. There was no loot over where those birds were. It would just be me farming a bunch of flight pinions, so I'm gonna pass. But then again, I'm gonna look one more time. I feel like there might be something to fall down to that I'm just not seeing here. Like maybe over on the left there. If we fall here and then go over to this side, maybe there is a thing. I don't know. For science. Hey, I killed a bird. Okay, we made that jump. I was not sure if that was going to be too far, but we did make the jump. Now where? I mean, there's really... Well, we could jump back there, but I kind of want to fall here. And then... The problem with falling down here is it feels like there's not anywhere to go. But... Where else could we go if we don't go that way? Maybe that's just the way forward. What were the alternatives, though? Fall damage is pretty generous, isn't it? I need to work that into my calculus. Fall damage is not too bad. Now this fall damage, on the other hand, okay, I think we're not supposed to go down here. This is just another way back down here. Okay. All right. Piecing things together. I'm noticing it is nighttime all of a sudden. Gatekeeper Gostic. Or Gostock. How about we call him Gus? Gatekeeper Gus. Stormveil Main Gate. Stormveil Cliffside. Rampart Tower. Alright, there must have been another way to go here. I see a fog gate down there. But it's not a golden fog gate. It's a gate, I think, that is blocked with a stone sword key. Which we might use. Because we do have a couple extras now. I think we're going... If we fall down here... That just takes us back here, doesn't it? Where are we going next? Where are we going? It is a little tough to see at night. Oh, this must be where we're supposed to go. There's definitely been multiple branching paths now. We've gotten to a point where there are so many potential options and branching paths that we've been choosing between. We do have warp points at any time that we can go back to, but let's keep following this path. Oh boy. Did not realize there were knights over here. Well, there's a knight. This looks like, oh, maybe not death. Okay, so this leads out into that place, I think, with the stone sword key. Let's not fall down there yet. I would like to... See if we can diagnose this situation. Just don't want to get too many guys on my case. Anybody else that's going to get in here? I think I can handle 2 guys. Especially if I get the backstab on you. Wait, did I kill him? No. Okay, I just want to make sure I killed the other guy. Poorly timed impaling thrust. I'm gonna drink. When he goes whirligig mode, we want to stay away from that. Then follow up with the impaling thrust. Okay. They only drop 400 runes. I don't think they're really supposed to be that tough. I'm just I get a little caught off guard by them. He had a panoply of loot there. Is that the right word? So there is part of me that wants to drop down to that stone sword key opening, but let's not make a drop until we absolutely have to. Ah. Are they going to see me if I go across here? Looks like no. It looks like their attention is focused on the gate. Let's draw this guy over here. I guess I could just do a fireball. We could do it that way. I'm fine with that. I am very nervous. Because we're starting to get a little ways away from a save point. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 10. I'm trying to figure out this kind of funky numbering system. Because we've jumped around. Let's see here. We got 1 and 2. And then we jumped to 7. And now we've jumped to 10. This does make Stormwing bone arrows, though. That's cool. Let's check that out. Stormwing bone arrows. I only have 2 of the Stormhawk feathers. I need to farm those a little bit more. But these arrows go for 55 as opposed to 35 for the bone arrow fletched. Cool. So you could farm those the Stormhawks right by that one save point at the beginning of the castle. That might be something I do off camera. Make some nice powered up arrows. Okay, so it looks like there's potentially a way to go across this roof. Not in love with the idea of taking the big boy on, but I am a fan of getting behind this wall of death over here. What's over here? Oh, I do see a ladder. And I see secret way. Secret path. Man, this, I mean, the branching paths are just getting almost too much to keep track of at this point. curious dead end. Seemingly dead end. So we could drop down here. We could take a ladder down. The other option is to jump across this roof and try to go behind all these guys. The other option would be to just YOLO and drop down right here. That seems like a bad move. And what else was over here? Oh, the other thing that was over here was the stone sword key drop down. Is it possible they would hide a bonfire behind a stone sword key? They wouldn't do that, would they? That's gonna be like a boss fight or some shit. Okay, something I had not thought about. Can we just place beacons? Fascinating. Except it went away. I don't want that. I want the beacon to just kind of sit there. I guess that's good enough because that's kind of where... Yeah. I just want to be able to come back to here. And the beacon... it doesn't really go super high in the sky, but it's good enough? Question mark? I just don't want to drop down there right now, but I do want to make a note. It's not, you know, the map of the castle here is not nearly as helpful as when you're out in the open world, but it'll do. I also kind of don't love that it's nighttime. The visibility is just reduced enough where I would feel a little bit better if we were middle of the day, just see all the enemies. Man, let's go down the ladder because we know we can get... Well, we might be able to get back up as well from this way, right? Because the ladder should be around the corner there. But let's make sure of that. Let's go down the ladder. We'll try to use the methods... Oh, that's... The methods at our disposal that allow us to return to where we just were. Yeah? Yeah? No? Yes? There's another dude walking here. There's a dude with a big old axe. Okay. That did not break his stance. Okay, that was a little surprising. So, I wonder if he had more poise or something because he had a big axe. And that's related to breaking a guy's stance. So we could definitely fall down from that spot up there, which I think is what I want to do. So let's go back up the ladder. I'm being very meticulous here. And I'm definitely, even for me, going a little bit slower than I might normally. Because I'm just a little on edge. You know, you're going into uncertain territory. Castle you never explored before. And, you know, you've got a few runes that you're holding on to. It's not the end of the world if we lose 6,800 runes. But you never are fond of that idea when you're playing a Souls game. But hey, it is just a game. You're going to get those runes. You're gonna get runes one way or the other as you're playing, even if you lose the ones that you've got right now. Turns out there was nothing here. Okay, fine. So maybe we'll play with a little bit more abandon. Now, can you actually hit me? They do seem to only be focused. Maybe it's a short range flamethrower, right? I could probably take pot shots at these guys. Oh man, there's a guy with a ballista over here. This does not seem like a fun place to try to like make your entry to. Oh shit. I feel like the guys on the ground are gonna are gonna spring to life. Hmm. Is there any way that I can ever get behind? Shit. I was expecting an ambush, and I still managed to kind of overlook it. But at least I got out before the guy sandwiched me. I did not become a knight sandwich. Good for me. I'm waiting for this guy to turn around so I can get a backstab. They're pretty resistant. Shit. Shit. I'm about to become the knight sandwich anyways. Shit. How am I not dead? God damn it. I let my guard down for just a second. Fuck me, dude. I thought I could get the backstab on the one guy without this guy seeing me. Holy shit, this guy's got tricks, though. Oh, you know what? That is the same guy that we found in that one place, isn't it? The Fringe Folk hero's grave. We found that guy when we ran up the ramp after dying to the ulcerated tree spirit. That's the same guy, except he's not in ghost form this time. Goddamn. How are we gonna get back there? How the hell are we gonna get back there? What is the quickest way? Oh, well, I put this beacon here. Huh. Okay. Okay. Can I actually... There's no way I could jump over there, is there? That. I don't need to be that ballsy, do I? There's just, like, a few guys that I need to run through here. Right? How did this go? Okay. So do I want to reapportion my flasks? I think I will. Let's give ourselves 5-1. We weren't really using all that much magic. And we might need, against those guys, to have the extra flasks. Flask. Let's go 5-1. As much as we have been relying on magic, they are kind of decked out against magic. Although maybe I could have used Catch Flame. I don't know. All right. Can we make our way through? I guess it was up here. Okay. We need to go up this way. Let's see if we can get back to our souls. Okay. Have to roll through the boxes. But we did get our runes. Runes get. Now, I think... I think that my video card might be getting tired. Feels like I'm getting a little bit of latency here, but we're going to keep going. I'm going to hope that it doesn't come back to bite me. But I think we want to just pull this guy via bow. Get him to aggro to us without getting the other guy involved. If we can do that. We'll see if it'll actually let us do that. As long as the other guy doesn't get on our case, I think we can handle it. Especially when this guy gets interrupted by our guard counters. That's very nice. Not that time he doesn't. Jesus Christ. That was a move. Hadn't seen that one before. Banish Knight Armor. Altered. What do we got? Banish Knight Armor. Very heavy, but lots of defense. Thick, full set of armor covering the entire body. This armor was worn by knights who, whether by misfortune or misdeed, were forced to abandon their homes. These fierce warriors were each and all accomplished. Perhaps that is why, despite their territorial losses, they were still named knights. Okay, let's heal up. And see about taking this other guy on. Fire-breathing motherfucker. But we need to use our Impaling Thrust. Impaling Thrust is the way to go here. We draw him back over to the other side, so in case we do die... is there any way? Nope. Oh, he didn't aggro to us. Okay. I want you to just come my way. Come my way. Let's take the fight over here, please. Take the fight over here. The fire damage is a little bit... Not too bad, actually, though. Oh, we do get some interrupts on him as well. All right, all right. Just attack the damn enemy. I think I'm falling into the habit that I often do, is just be too tentative. Don't be so tentative. Banished Knight Gauntlets. I'm going to heal up again. And then use my flask. My one cerulean flask. And we're going to read. Because we love reading. Banished Knight Gauntlets. Oh, it's the same thing. Oh, so they're both Banished Knights. Of course, my goldfish memory completely let go of that fact as soon as this guy was dead. Cool. All right. Didn't die this time. Now what? Now what sort of murder is headed my way? A festering bloody finger. 3 of them. Just what I was hoping to find. Alrighty. I'm hoping for some sort of shortcut or save point. I'm hoping and praying. It's probably a pipe dream, but I'd love to get one. I would love to get one. Pretty please. This game has put me through a lot today. I feel like it's not too much to ask for a save point. Somewhere. Arrows. We are kind of, I think, looking at over here is the entrance or the exit maybe to the broken bridge. That's what that looks like. So if we were able to navigate our way down there, we would finally be on to the bridge and headed toward the tower that we're so curious to find out more about. Right now, we are still descending the ladders. Oh, okay. We have the ability to summon. I might make use of that. I've seen the icon has popped up on the screen here letting us know that we have the ability to make use of I think maybe I will... Let's prepare for a battle here. I'm going to guess we're not going to have poison to worry about. Let's not use bone darts. I put these ruin fragments on here because as I was looking at them off camera, I realized that they have in their description, you can use them for crafting or simply for throwing at enemies. And I thought, oh, pebble? I love my Bloodborne pebbles. But I have not used them yet, and I don't think I'm going to be using them for whatever is coming next. So what we will do is we will put one of these Ashes of War. Let's put, just resort this. I think we're going to put, which one do we want to use? Probably the more expensive they are, the more powerful they are. Question mark? I think we will... The Fanged Imp Ashes is what we started the game with. Let's put those there. And in a time of crisis, I have the Starlight Shards for bringing back FP if I need it. If I want to go with Catch Flame or use some extra heals or something. But if we go 3 clicks this way, we can get Fanged Imp Ashes if we need them. All right. What does that mean we're getting into? Is this the area that we could have opened up with the stone key? I don't see a save point in there, but I do feel like I see a piece of loot. So we could have dropped down here and opened up that fog gate from the other side using a stone... what is it used as? A stone sword key? I wonder if there is a save point in there. Now I kind of want to go back around and find out. Maybe let's do that real quick, because if there is a save point, we kind of could use that. I don't know if the game would do that to us. Something tells me there's not going to be a save point. But they did give us a stone sword key. Oh, what's this? What is this? There is some sort of a drop down here, I think. Maybe we want to take advantage of that. Choices, choices. Now, I do have to remember where that drop down was. I think I remember. We had to sneak past these enemies over here. Sneak past these guys. Paid no attention to me. And then, I think we fall down here. I think that's inside the building. Oh, there's a door here. Save point? Not a save point. That is a grafted scion. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god, are you serious? That is a motherfucking grafted scion. I was like, save point, please? Anything but a fucking save point. We're gonna use the stone sword key here. Oh my god. Fuck. Fuck. What am I doing? Overthinking is what I was doing instead of just attacking the enemy. Okay. No save point, I don't think. I'm hearing noises upstairs. Rats? Did we get some good loot? A hawk crest wooden shield? Hmm? A what? Misericord? Don't think I've ever heard that word before. And an iron wet blade. That is a key item. Okay. Iron wet blade grants choice of affinity upgrade to weapon. Iron wet blade with a cipher engraved can be used as a whetstone knife when applying an affinity using Ashes of War. An additional affinity of heavy, keen, or quality can be chosen. What? You can just throw on another affinity? That seems OP as hell. Okay. I mean, we didn't get a save point, but that sounds really useful. Cool. This is a dagger, favored by military physicians in white. The pointed blade is hard and sharp, making critical hits especially potent. Medicine is mercy, and mercy upon the battlefield is ruthless. Beware the killers clothed as men of compassion. And what was the other thing we got? A shield? Tall, medium-sized wooden shield, light for its size, easy to handle, adorned with a long-forgotten crest of Stormveil. Ancient in design. Is a parry shield. Actually, 90% damage reduction for a wooden shield. It's not bad. Did we also maybe give ourselves a shortcut? I think maybe that's what we did. Even though we didn't give ourselves a save point, we did give ourselves kind of a shortcut here. So we now... Shit. Motherfucker. I thought this was going right back out onto the battlefield. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I really actually should have tried to get a critical hit on you. Recharge my health a little bit, but motherfucker, the goddamn jump scares. This actually doesn't get us a shortcut, does it? It actually doesn't even lead to where I thought it leads. Okay, fine. Where was that other fog gate then? Where the hell was that other fog gate? My goodness. All right, we're gonna have to man up here and take on the horde. We've got a summon. Oh no, we're gonna actually have to go through here, aren't we? Oh my god. Okay, now we did. The Grafted Scion was at the beginning of the game, so maybe it is not that tough of an enemy? What the fuck? I don't know that I want to be dealing with this thing, though. I feel like I want to wait for it to run or turn its back, and then we sneak by. I think that's what we do here. We do not want to be fucking around with this shit right now. I just don't know. Here's a shortcut. Shortcut. Give me a shortcut, please. Just go on the elevator. And then it unlocks the shortcut. Oh. Okay. So we did not have to... This is this one. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. We've got our shortcut established now. I was thinking that I might wrap up here, but why don't we go just a little bit longer? Because there is a Grafted Scion down there. And now that we have the opportunity to spend some souls and then go take on that Grafted Scion, I kind of want to do that before we wrap up here. Let's at least get our hands a little bit dirtier. Let's pop one of our runes. Next time I might be popping a whole bunch of runes because we're now just a couple points away from trying out a dragon spell. So why don't we do one more point in Arcane. Get that there. And now we are burden free. Not a care in the world. And we can go on down and give a try on this Grafted Scion. And we can also take a closer look at it. Hopefully. We actually get a very straight on view of it here. That's not the button I wanted to press. This is the button. Dude. Oh my god. We barely got a view of this the first time around. Is there a plant? Is your ass made of a plant? It's also made of hands and feet. And I just realized this is kind of reminiscent of that one type of werewolf in Bloodborne, isn't it? This one, man, the swords, the shields. I guess this is the point of grafting. The more hands you have, the more swords you can hold. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Okay. Alrighty, let's, I might have reapportioned my flask if I was thinking about things here. But let's just give a shot. Wow, you have a lot of health. Yee! What does that move do? What does that move do? Shit. Shit. The delays on the swings. No. Oh my god, how did I not get hit there? The hell is that move? Jesus Christ. This thing is so fucking freaky. It does kind of have a face, but like, there are so many. Are there eyeballs on this thing too? What the fuck? Not a great trade. Oh, does that drain our stamina? That's what that does, doesn't it? I think I finally have figured out what I had failed to notice all this time. I think that's what those scream attacks are doing. I need to pay more attention to this now, but it's not dealing damage to our health. It's not like stunning us per se. It's draining our stamina. Huh. That's an interesting type of mechanic to give enemies. I totally hadn't noticed that, I think, until just now. What a lovely place to hang out this is. Dude, look at this fucking... Oh my god. Oh, let's take a look at this shit. Okay, so... Where did we see a big lion like this? Wasn't there... Was it Horalo? Was that the guy's name in the opening cutscene? This is such an amazing painting. Oh, is he standing on water? What the fuck? Bro. And surrounded by the appendages in every direction. What the actual... This fucking place is a nightmare. Okay, so the Grafted Scion turned out not to be a boss. At least, not this iteration. We get a Highland Axe. Let's read that, and then I think we'll call it a day. That's not the one. That's the one. Single-sided axe used by the warriors of the Highlands. Brave combatants begin battle by crying out their names. Roars are enhanced by this weapon. Cool. All right, folks, that is where we are going to wrap up this installment of Elden Ring. Holy shit. It feels so good to make progress in the castle. It always feels so good. Oh, look at the artwork there, Stormveil Castle. It always feels good to link up those shortcuts when you're playing Dark Souls. But man, there's something just a little bit extra I think it's still just the freshness of Elden Ring and not feeling fully confident. I guess something else I should share is that I am keeping track of the death count. Something that we have done since the first Dark Souls game. We would keep track with the chat bot. We would keep in Twitch chat. We would keep track of the number of deaths. And so far, I think going into today's recording, we were up to just short of 120 deaths already on the playthrough, compared to the total in all of Dark Souls 2, which was 117. So we're already past the entire total number of deaths in Dark Souls 2. There's a little bit of a caveat to that. We were kind of over leveled in Dark Souls 2, and it wasn't like a complete blind playthrough. But regardless, just for a point of comparison, it's just Elden Ring has ramped it up. And if that's something you all would be interested in seeing somehow, I know we keep track of like attempts on bosses. If you all want to see the death count, it's somewhere on screen or updated every so often. I am keeping track of it though, just at least for my own curiosity. But for now, this is where we will sign off, and we will continue to press forward, hopefully finding our way out here at some point. But also I do want to find some way back to the Chapel of Anticipation as well. There's so much, it feels like, still to explore in the castle. And man, what a freaky place to hang out. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.